Um, all right. Hello. Welcome to the next episode of TCO, aka The Chosen Ones. We are still at the church, at the cathedral, where a little bit of news just dropped about the crown princess and the heir of the of the church, aka the religious faction, are destined to be married. And one of our, let's say like that, most beloved party members, which obviously all are most beloved, just reacted a little bit weirdly, I would say. And yeah, you all in the cathedral, the news just got dropped, and I would say let's start there. You guys just heard Garrus exclaiming a little bit of a surprised reaction. What do you all do?
Gillis is just gonna stare, like he's currently in a frozen stare and just stares insulted at the eldest son.
Ferora's just gonna look confused at Garrus.
Seth, the oldest son, would stare, would look around the crowd, linger at your eyes, Garrus, for just a second longer, and then keeps watching as if nothing happened, as if he didn't. Like, if you didn't catch his eye, which I'm quite sure he did, but he... Did he? You're not sure. You're a little bit paranoid.
Okay. It's fine. It's totally fine. Yes. So fine.
And yes, after the big news, the ceremony actually comes to an end, and Seth goes up to the stage again, just at the end. Hello, I would like to still make a little announcement. As you all know, there's going to be a royal ball this evening. The people that are invited are already invited and already know. And I will be glad to see those around today. And once again, Garrus, you feel a cold glare on you for just a second. And then it's just gone again. And that was all. He said, and he just smiled a little at the crowd and left again.
So Gillis is still gonna just follow him with his eyes and then go, absolutely. Fuck that guy.
Are you alright, darling?
Not really. No, I can't really say I am.
Would you maybe, just maybe, as like a distraction to your visible rage, honey, wanna go to that ball? I do find myself having an invitation.
You do?
I do. Do
Oh
you?
my God.
Because I do
No,
bring
for
a plus
good reasons
one.
I don't.
I have a +1 if you want. I can take you.
Fira, Your Grace, believe me, you do not want me. You do not want me as your +1. You don't.
Darling, if I wouldn't want you, I wouldn't ask you.
Fira, you don't understand me.
And she just like, and she looks at him like very flirtily as she says this.
Get it? No. Fuck. Oh my God. Words. Fira, Your Grace, my lady, you don't understand me. I'm gonna cause so much trouble at that ball. And Seth goddamn knows it.
Garrus, darling. We've been buddies for what now? A week? You know all I did was get into trouble so far, so why would I mind a little trouble from you?
Because of reasons.
Do you want to share those reasons with me, darling?
No, because Joyce is standing like right next to me and I don't want to die.
Do you want to go to like a secluded room and talk? Believe me, I can and I will protect you if I have to.
I know I'm in good hands. That's actually,
You
let me
seem
roll.
to dislike the Seth person.
Dislike him. That is
I'm gonna put that into the open.
dislike is a not strong enough word.
Do you want him to be taken care of?
If I can punch him in the face before, yes.
All
Although-
you have to do is follow me to the ball, and we have a deal.
In that case, I should be the one going. My punches are extremely strong.
It's my +1. No,
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
she did not say that. She did not say that. Strike that.
I just want you to know that while you're openly talking about assassinating and punching one of the most powerful people in the country, you're getting side-eyed quite a lot by the priests around you.
A, I did not say
Great.
nothing about assassinating, and B, I'm gonna assume it was like whisper volume, as you do in such a big event.
I get it, yeah, but still there's like people
Say for
all
sure
around
he's not whispering. He's not smart enough to do that.
Fuck. Ferrara was whispering. Ferrara was whispering.
Yes is currently too upset and too stupid to whisper.
Yeah. Understandable.
Alex, do you have a cathedral map?
No,
No. Okay.
we're not going to hang out a lot in the cathedral. At least that was my plan.
Okay, but if we are anyway words. Another reason I hate this. He makes words hard.
Don't worry, darling. I understand what you need and what you want. Just trust me. Do you trust me?
I'm afraid. So what happens if I say no? To be honest.
Well, if you do trust me, I can assure you your problem will be less of a problem, if a problem at all. Like I said, I will protect you. All you have to do is trust me. If you don't, well, I'm just not gonna take care of the problem for you, but nothing
And
changes in that
very
aspect.
well have my own problems. But I trust you.
I'm noticing. Good,
Yeah.
thank you.
Really? Yeah. Are we then all going to the ball?
I'm sure I can pull some strings to get the other two in as well.
Okay. If they are
I'm probably gonna have to talk to a person I'd rather not talk to, but I'm sure. Void, you have some background noises.
Wait, let me just.
Sorry.
Taken care of. All good. Thank you for letting me know.
I have the slight feeling that we just kinda destroyed Alex's plans.
What? No, holy shit. That was like, up until now, it's 100% my plan.
Let me guess, you didn't have another idea on how to get us into the ball.
I know I've had ideas, but, you know,
This one's better, I guess.
this one is the easiest to come up with.
Okay. I'm gonna send you a DM of who I think Ferrora's gotta talk to.
Yeah, sure.
Candice is going to turn to the two others
Yes.
and ask. And
It's your decision if you want to do that like off screen, it just happens, or if you want this to be an actual scene.
Let's say like that. It's enough if you write them.
That's
And
how.
gonna be honest. Let's
Wait,
just say
aren't they
Yeah.
technically also in the cathedral?
they're not in the cathedral, no, but they should be in the city. And you can think
Okay,
of where.
then this shit just happened, and I got 2 more tickets. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, you just gave them you just sent them a thingy, a notice.
A carrier
so-
pigeon.
Yes. And you just hope they get it.
Can I narrate like what happens after she sent it away?
Sure.
As Ferrora wrote that note and sent it away via magic carrier pigeon, after petting the pigeon, of course, she turns around, looks kind of upset, very annoyed, and just sighs and sits back down next to Garrus.
Not so
And
people
looks
are
at
not.
at Joyce and Rice, and y'all can come too, and gives just a simple thumbs up.
As you look at Rice, he just seems to be in prayer. Just kind of in his zone. Not paying much attention to the whole conversation.
mood.
What would be funny if he like didn't pay attention at all and had no idea what's going on.
I mean, kinda. Like he has his
Fair
eyes
point.
closed, like hands clasped on his, like sitting there, just kind of mumbling.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
Does he look cute during that?
Do you tell me? Does he look cute on his knees?
Oh my god.
Not my intention. Not my intention.
Yes. Yeah. While you are doing that, Riz, you hear a very small, not small, but like high voice in your head. You're doing great. Just keep up with it, alright?
Fucking gods.
Oh,
Always those gods. Jesus Christ. / sarcasm.
If someone's paying attention to him, he suddenly starts smiling a little for no apparent reason.
My girl is encouraging. Yeah. That's what happens, and you guys see that the herd is slowly thinning out and most people are leaving now. There's a couple people like Riz that stayed behind to pray, but most people are going. And you just hear a voice. Well, that was absolutely spectacular, wasn't it?
Do we all hear that or just Rice?
No, you all hear that.
Because from your tone of
Yeah.
voice, it sounded like it was the god still talking.
No. It was you see a very familiar cloud of pink hair and pink clothes. Who did you bring with you? Did you forget that you brought Janine with you?
I forgot the name, but yes, Janine. And Janine, nice that you liked it. I hope you had fun.
Yes, it was very interesting. I mean, this is going to be the gossip, and I'm at the center of it. I mean, the marriage was. That is unbelievable. I get
Gossip,
it.
you say? Gossip. Do you want more gossip, honey?
Oh, always.
What do you say? Wanna come to the ball?
Oh my lord. That is. Of course I would want to. How many connections do you have, darling?
A few. I have a few. I'm so gonna regret inviting so many people with me, but it's gonna be so worth it, cause I'm a girl's girl, as you know, and I live all for the gossip. Oh my god.
That is so cool. Oh my god, I have to get ready. Oh my god, I don't have dresses. I need to get a dress.
Question for the DM. How
Yeah.
long until the ball begins?
Like 5 hours.
Okay. Do we know that?
You have an invite where it says the
Yeah,
time.
okay, fair. Janine, darling, calm down. You got like 5 hours.
Only 5 hours. Oh my god, I have to hurry.
Okay, I'm gonna make that easier. I'm gonna take like another 2 platinum out of my pocket and give it to her. Just go shopping.
Oh my god, you are an angel. Wait, is that culturally insensitive to say that to a tiefling?
I didn't understand it acoustically as the player, so I have no idea.
You
Could you
an
please repeat?
angel.
Oh, I know I am, thank you, and I think it is, but I don't really mind.
All right then.
Oh, so if you want gossip.
Yes.
For the record, this is the second time I'm asking you out.
And she would just look at you, be like, do you mean it the way I think you mean that? Like,
It means whatever you want it to mean.
oh, all right. Well, you see that she's she has so much pink everywhere that you almost didn't notice her cheeks getting a little bit pinker as well under the blush, like under the makeup, and she would just well, where do we meet? You like carriage or something?
DM, where do we meet?
You know that your parents have a carriage that drives from their hotel to the thing, and they invited you and your guests to join them.
Yeah, then we meet at that carriage, I suppose. Question, is this Janine? The picture is loading.
No, Janine is a bit more humanoid.
I've been
Okay, because
picturing.
this is like the first time you've actually been describing her.
No, I haven't. Like, I have told you that she's a humanoid middle-aged lady with pink hair that's as fluffy as cotton candy.
Okay, then I forgot about that. Oh my god, the page is from Amino. Jesus Christ.
I've been picturing Iffy Trinket the entire time.
Base. I'm currently making a pic crew. You will see her at the ball.
Nice.
Okay. Nice. I have forced the DM to make another NPC.
Oh no, I already like the second I mentioned that Janine was still there, I started doing it because I knew you guys were just going to invite her.
Yes, but if I wouldn't have invited her to the like church thingy.
I don't care. It's funny. I like her.
Do not blame
Janine
all of
the-
us. Blame Vic. I, for one, didn't even get to finish my sentence before it was stricken out of the record. So don't blame me.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, so that's Janine would just fuck off then. You're
Yeah.
left with a half empty chapel.
You can see Fibera just smirking, as if she's developing another master plan.
Yes, she and her master plans. That was.
I mean,
as a
that's how
player,
you
by the
got
way.
into this cathedral, didn't it?
Oh,
Didn't
he would
you?
have, as a player, he would have gotten in. He has his ways. Sounds bad. He would have gotten in. Trust me.
He's religious enough to get in.
Yeah, he's a devout.
Also, this was like a really,
Person.
really short wedding.
There wasn't a wedding.
It wasn't a
It
wedding.
was a wedding announcement, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was against.
Oh.
it was like, yeah.
I thought it was the. That makes so much more sense.
Trust me, if it was a wedding, Garrus would have acted.
A little bit differently.
Yeah.
That's the
I
whole
think
thing
Josa would
why
have
I
to hold
was
him back.
scheming. I thought it was the wedding.
No.
Not yet.
That was just an engagement.
I mean, it doesn't gonna change my plans. It's not going to, but still, that makes so much more sense.
Well, now you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
You
You
said
guys,
5 hours. Sounds like a shopping session.
if you all want to, you can surely go shopping. We can, let's say like that. If you guys want to play it out, we can. But if you all want to just be like, okay, we're going to go this, and this, we can also do that.
I feel like we should have a plan for the ball, though.
Hmm?
I feel like we should have a plan for what we're gonna do at the ball, though.
Yeah, go for it. Y'all got
I
time.
mean,
Am I
I mean,
supposed to do something?
what?
I don't know.
I mean, do you go to social
Feroa-
events with plans? You just show up and do shit.
I mean, yeah,
Feroa return to the party if y'all are done conversing, /Chen.
I mean, that's true. But Garrus is. He said he was gonna cause chaos at the ball. So
Yeah. And I am going to stop him.
I am.
I don't
As
think.
Feroa turns to the party, she takes out, let me do math, 6 platinum, gives each of you 2.
Let me write that down, I guess.
Question: is platinum money?
Platinum is 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
You
On my character
guys
sheet, platinum
go
is
shopping. We're gonna meet wherever the fuck the carriage is. Alex did not tell me.
At the hotel.
At the hotel in like 3 hours, I'd say. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes,
Yeah.
does.
Then go wild, have fun shopping.
I am so excited to see what each player picks up, what their character think they is considered fancy. Vic, does anyone already have an idea what their character would buy?
I texted you.
I'm currently looking for images.
Okay, yes. Okay, alright.
I mean, Ryzen is already like wearing a shirt and the vest and everything. But I think he would invest in like some nicer shoes that aren't like travel worn and everything.
Alright.
Maybe a new pair of pants. If I find some fancy pants he could wear, he might get some.
Yeah, sure, you would definitely get some fancy pants. Question, like actually cool fancy pants or just like really weird ones?
That is a good question, actually. Wait, let me just. I'm gonna search some stuff up and then I will come back to you.
Yeah. Don't worry. Like, it doesn't have to be like if you're good. Blah. I can't speak anymore.
That is fair.
Da ba 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 ba. Yeah, if you can just give a picture, a description, whatever you want. Just don't stress yourself.
Give me a second, I'm gonna make a token. I'm going the extra mile.
I found a nice combination of two things he's definitely gonna wear. It's like not exactly that, but like just so you
Yeah.
get an idea.
No, go for it. Once again, just I know it was very spontaneous. Do you guys now know what the clue was meant, by the way?
No.
No.
It's a ball.
Oh.
Should we?
I thought it was like the face that's important.
Like a flag.
What's this server? Discord do sell bit.
It's a streamer.
Okay. If one else wants a new token for the ball scene with the new clothes and has like a picture in mind, if you send them to me, I can make a token real quick.
Do you still have the picture that I drew of Ryzen with like when I expanded him with perfect? Wait, I can send you the current one. Bada bing, bada boom.
That's the one you want as a token?
Yes, please. Also, because he made like the token has only his top half. Where should I put the outfit? Like he wears stuff on his bottom half, and that's like what I have pictures of.
You can send it in the character chat if you want to.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Bada bing, bada boom.
Wow.
Mhm.
I just did did a background removing thingy. And it just fucking removed Rice as well.
Do you want a different color background? I can just remove the background from the original picture.
Yeah, nah. Download.
No?
I don't think it's necessary, but thank you. I
There
think
you
that's what
go. This
Nick
is for
said,
you.
basically.
This is also, and this is for Alex.
Is it though? Hashtag. Oh, it's that one.
Should save it somewhere where I can find it again. Wait, how do I do this now?
In the meantime, a small correction to last TCO episode, where I said as an advertisement that Heralds of Lincia is gonna release in the meantime. As you obviously have noticed, it did not. We're still currently in editing. We played session 1, session 3 to session 2 to 13 are still going to happen. The current rough estimated release date is gonna be mid to late summer. I'm gonna
Whoa.
edit every episode total. Then I'm gonna cut like a trailer out of it, and it's only going to release when all 13 episodes like the campaign is going to be max 13 episodes of the main story right now. It could be less. It probably isn't. Depends
Is that
on
a
how
challenge?
quickly they solve the mystery. Yes,
Is that
it is
a
a challenge.
Okay,
Yes, it
guys.
is a challenge.
Guys, we have to screw everything up, kill everybody, and then
The session ends in 13 days or like 11 days, regardless of what you do.
No, but I want to kill everyone, so we have to end it early, because if we kill the murderer, like if we kill everybody, we kill also the murderer. So problem solved.
For that,
It's-
you'd have to meet everybody first. That's involved.
Okay.
Anyway,
Can someone instruct me how to change the avatar? I'm confused and yeah.
What do you mean?
I can't. I don't know how to change the.
You mean on Foundry?
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I already did that.
Oh.
I already
I
took care
can
of
see
that.
it.
Don't not worry.
But I can't see it.
Yes, not
long
yet.
story short, Lincia will come out mid-late summer, latest early fall. You're gonna know more. Check out our Instagram channel and like our
We have
releases.
Insta.
We do have a Doom Some Instagram account.
Forgot about that. But you shouldn't, dear viewer.
We also had a TikTok channel that I took control over and then completely disregarded because I have deleted TikTok and I no longer have it, so that doesn't exist anymore. Any gay, y'all are gay. See you in the next DHC campaign. I'm DMing, which is Perils of Lincia, a Doom
And-
Murder mystery.
And hello to Mike if you're actually listening to this, which I doubt, but hi. A friend of
To who?
mine, Mike.
Oh, yes. Maik.
Yes.
Confusing name. My brain, like every time you sent that name, my brain auto-corrected it while reading.
That's fun. No.
Yes.
But yes, his name is weird, I know. Mike is just a fuck-ass guy, but he's cool. I like him, even though he's an idiot.
As said earlier, we're all no. That was before we started playing. That was the other call.
Yeah.
This didn't happen in this timeline.
No, it did. But okay, just saying, I am not 100% happy with the way I made Janine. So maybe next session or between the sessions, I will send a different pick in.
Gotcha.
Um,
Oh God, we're gonna meet Verora's parents.
okay.
Roysa, I got people you can be angry at.
True. Okay. You guys are at. Okay, let's say like that. You guys meet in front of the hotel, the carriage. Who wants to start with explaining what they are wearing? Okay,
can do
then
that.
Vic starts.
Okay.
Sorry.
For fuck's sake. Ferrora is wearing, or as Alex says, Fiora, which is not correct.
I've tried my best this session, okay?
I'm gonna send it into the voice channel for those that are playing, so they can see while I'm describing. Fiora is wearing red, pinkish, flowy dress with like arm thingies that flail down, golden ornaments on her neck, on her shoulders, on her chest, as like covering her chest. Her boobs look smaller than they did before. A golden waistband with bluish emerald thingies and like a blade covering her lower stomach area, and it's just her tail also has some golden ornaments, and it's just very flowy, very pinky, and it glitters slightly in the sun. Are you all satisfied with that description? I tried my best. I'm shit at describing stuff.
Nah, it was good.
Yes.
I'm satisfied. Also, I would like to go last.
Yes. Alright, that's very fair.
Troisa is gonna
Uh,
wear a skirt, like
Okay.
what she always wears.
She
That's
doesn't wear
skirt.
skirts. Fuck off.
Does Riz want to continue?
Yes, please. He wears a purple shirt. Over that, just a plain whitish grey vest with a belt tying around his waist. He has a half cape over his right shoulder, clasped with a purple cloud. And his pants and general bottom half is pants covered in stars with a matching little waist coat thingy. It's not a waistcoat technically, but you see the pictures. It's like a flowy, like a half dress basically, bound around his waist, kinda flowing.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Love it. Alright. Yes, you.
Okay, so okay, so Gerdes is gonna wear this jacket, but in red. Jacket like red clothing.
Oh my god,
It's very,
that looks pretty.
it's very like noble, like a noble person wear this kind of broad-shouldered, has ornaments of like decorating it, and then is behind it. I have it now. That was me. Give me a second. Give me a second. I lost my picture.
Don't worry.
And you know that works too. He's also gonna wear a mask, a matching mask. It's a red and gold mask just covering his eyes, like the eye part of his face, and it's matching his jacket very nicely.
Garrus's fangirls are gonna be through the roof with that mask.
Fair.
Very sexy,
have-
very mysterious.
Exactly.
And also, he is not gonna wear his disguise kit, so he is blonde again.
Woo!
Nice.
Oh my god, Garrus looks like Garrus again.
I mean, he does have a mask on, so.
Yeah. I feel like he looks like himself, just more fancy.
Yeah. Doisa.
As you all gather, you see someone coming, accompanied by clinging of small chains. And you notice that Joysa did not buy any fashion clothing or anything into the society, something that you would buy to something like this. She shows up in a brand new chainmail.
What
I
we do in the
respect her
shadows.
so
Why
much
am I
for
not surprised?
And
I respect
Creepy
but
Peter.
but she removed her cape with the fur mantles, so she's more formal because she uses her cape as something more for traveling and not for social occasions. So she just shows up in an armor without a cape. What are you all wearing? She says. You notice all as she notices all of you.
festive clothing.
Why?
Because it's a royal ball.
I thought we were just shopping because of. Well, we don't have time to go to royal balls.
Yes,
We have a mission to fulfill.
Joyce,
What
trust
do
me.
you
Yes,
think
we
were we
do.
talking about in the cathedral?
I knew I should have paid attention.
Oh my god. Also,
Because
in fact,
as a
Joyce,
player, you can't convince me that Joyce would just let you go and stir trouble. Like she was not aware of anything happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
Especially since
Aurora
Vic
was
said,
officially invited.
especially as Vic said that Joyce did not volunteer to go punch the guy. So since that had to be scratched from the record, I just decided that she's an airhead right now, that she just doesn't know what's going on.
I mean, she wouldn't have gone, but if the opportunity to arouse trouble arises,
Yeah. So why are we going to a ball? We
because a very important person is getting married, and she's getting married to a guy that I want to punch in the face.
and you
Gareth,
think that
darling,
by telling me that I'm going to allow you to go? We
Well,
Joysa,
Me to
Aurora
go.
stands really up in front of her, looks angry and says, "You don't get a say in whether we go or not. I have officially been invited. Gareth is my +1, and I did some very, very things I would rather not have done to get you two in as well. So we are going." End of discussion.
I think I could have gotten it in other ways too if you just would have let me know that it was a lot of trouble.
It wasn't trouble, more so I am going to regret it later, because the people we're about to go there with, well, I'm just gonna assume the carriage's doors open in the same time.
you're not sure.
Wait.
Dramatic pause.
Wait. Meet diclonefak natrium rudescent ispo and canissima rudescent ispo chevreau.
I'm so sorry, but it's
My
still
parents.
like Dicklima fuck.
yeah.
Yes. Okay, so you guys see two very royal, stuck-up looking tieflings. Just staring at you with pretty void eyes, not really like looking at you, more like looking through you. And you guys just see them staring.
Mother,
Yeah,
father,
I just
nice to see you both.
Hello, child.
Ryzen just
And she
does a
just
little.
gets in and sits down.
Ryzen does like a little formal bow.
They would just look at you and you know what? Let's take a break real quick.
Okay. I'm gonna go piss.
Say,
Yes.
Oh, this episode's gonna be hell for Aurora.
And Gallus.
And Garrus. Though Garrus would probably survive. At the current point in time, I am unsure if Aurora will.
What of my players would survive with like Joyce, like Joycing, and Gallusing. I don't know, but yeah, he's
Yeah.
got a good chance of surviving than Fiora, and I don't even know what's going on with. And I cannot say her name. I'm sorry.
Just say Fifi.
Fifi.
What do you mean, her parents?
I mean Fifi. I don't know how to say her parents' name either.
Fuck cock.
Like,
Cock fuck.
the father's
dick
name
fuck.
is... The father's name literally is the medicine, and the mother's name is a turn on coffee pads.
What
I do
medicine
not blame
is the
you,
father's
but
name?
they are royal sounding names.
Yeah.
What medicine is the father's name?
Dick fuck. I don't know. It just
Diklone
sounds-
fuck natrium.
I will just call him Dick fuck. I'm so sorry.
But you gotta agree, those are noble sounding names.
Yeah, I guess, but yeah,
make me
I'm
too
so
down.
sorry, but Duke Dick fuck is now canon.
As the DM,
Big Discord
is
moment,
your
holy shit.
opinion that Ferrora is going to survive this?
She is going to survive if she doesn't do anything stupid, and probably if she, okay, let's say like that. She is going to survive it with most likely, but it depends with what relationships survive actually. Because depending on
Good
what
thing I
you
have
do,
a backup character.
depending on what you do, you could lose some relationships.
With NPCs?
Depending on what you do.
May I chime in super randomly?
Yeah, go for it.
If anyone's interested, what I've done besides playing D&D for the first part of the session, because simulation in my brain is just...
No,
it
feel
needs
that. Don't worry.
Stuff to do with its hands. You could see in unrelated fandoms that I just finished
Ooh,
this thingy.
where is
Sending.
sending?
Ooh, fancy.
Yo!
Fuck yeah!
Oh wow.
I'm too stupid for that type of like miniature work. My
That's-
hands just die.
That's cool as hell.
Thank you.
I'm gonna spoil a bit. That's not the coolest shit it has painted.
Which one is, in your opinion, the coolest one? Because then I can just send that too.
For that I'd have to decide. They're all equally as cool.
Fair enough.
Also, I don't have a concrete picture of most of them, or like all of the ones you sent me in my mind. But I do know one of them was my favorite, I just can't recall it right now. Which feels like shit, considering that it's my favorite.
Nah,
What was
don't
the
worry.
color scheme? Was it more like reddish white or like brown bronze-ish, or like...
I'd love to answer. Genuinely.
I would almost
ADHD
assume it's one of
moment.
the... I would almost assume it's one of the Adeptus Mechanicus ones.
Walking Sniper Tower is cool.
Yes. I can show you all that
Is
one.
everyone back from their piss break?
Yes. Well, everybody talked, so I'll just figure that.
Yes.
Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes.
I am. The question is if Aurora is. I don't think she will be.
I think she's as ready as she will ever be, so let's
Ready,
continue.
I'm ready, I'm ready.
I think we all had the
Ready
same...
as I'll ever be.
Alright.
That's the same singer as Lucifer from Aspen Hotel.
I actually did not know that.
That's fine as
Um,
well.
Yeah, me Jordan, right?
Yes.
damn, you're all nerds.
Gatsby.
Vic,
Vic,
Yeah, sorry.
bestie, love ya, but let's continue.
I want to nerd out once.
You can nerd out after the session. You guys see once again two very royal, stuck-up looking people, tieflings, who are just looking through you, more or less. And then you hear like a click clacking of heels. And just like click clack, click clack, click clack, click clack. And it gets rapid a bit, and you see a pink-haired floof basically coming up to you, holding, I don't know, just holding her chest so it doesn't like flick around too much while walking. Big breasted girl issues. Well, big breasted something issues for me, but you know, who cares?
Fiora's just gonna sigh as in having forgotten all about her, because I did as the player.
How dare you forget your girlfriend?
Yeah,
Yes.
I am actually super sad. Be happy that you know that you didn't say that. And she's just like, "Hi, sorry if I'm a little bit late."
Different question to the DM.
Yes.
When I said the thing about asking out earlier, was
Yeah.
her reaction like more positively or more negatively?
She was blushing a lot. And
Was that a positive blush or an embarrassing blush?
a positive one?
Okay, thank you.
Oh my god, didn't fucking, you know, expect that one. Yeah, so she's just very dolled up. Her pink floofy hair is a little bit more managed than usual. Well, is what you guess. You only know her for like one day. She has a very tight, skin tight, low cut dress on. Also in pink, obviously. And like one of those white fur shawls on her shoulders. Sorry if I'm a bit too late. I got lost in the in the clothing section. Hi.
It's okay. You look wonderful, Janine.
Thank you.
Gotta agree there.
Oh.
Would
You're
you
all
your
have?
such
efforts were not wasted.
You guys are such sweethearts.
I
And-
wouldn't have wanted any word person to be my +1. And she reaches out her hand.
and towards Janine.
Yes.
Okay, she takes a very very.
Joysa reacts, I thought you said Garrus is your +1.
Shut up!
I am also feeling a bit confused slash offended.
You all together are my +4, so each of you is my +1. That's how math works.
Your
You said-
parents are judging you hard.
You said you got each of us an invitation. Not like a +1, +1, +1, but like an actual invitation.
Yes, I did. But let a girl dream, for fuck's sake.
Oh lord. Your parents would just look at you with like the stern, disapproving look you know so well. And would just your mum would just point at her watch. And they would
Yeah.
sit down.
The Mrs. Scott's an incredibly valid point. Let's move along. Yeah, this is gonna go and sit in the carriage.
Yes. You see
As
that
Aurora is already sitting down, she's not gonna do anything.
okay. Yeah, so you all fit into the carriage. You got a cramp a little bit. Well, let's say like that. The Duke and the Duchess and Fiora are one side, and all the others are crammed into the other. Honestly, if that's fine with everybody, Riz is just on Joyce's lap.
If he has consent from Joyce, he's more than happy to be there.
If that's fine with you, Lydia,
You are welcome to sit on my lap.
because then you don't have to cram as much. And
Garrus, darling, do you want to sit on my lap?
With all due respect, my lady, your parents are sitting right in front of us.
I don't give a fuck about them.
You, I say in the general direction of the parents, I have 2 legs. Maybe one of you could sit on my other thigh. There is room enough for all of us.
sorry, to the parents?
Yes.
God. Okay, so
Because Juisa is completely oblivious to the tensions between
Yeah.
Furor and the parents.
that is
And
so
Can
to the social
Ferrora be
and to social situations.
that is so funny.
Can Ferrara be physically stronger than the parent sitting right next to her?
Yeah, sure. It's your dad.
Then she's gonna pick up that parent and puts them on Troysa's leg.
Oh my god.
Which one?
The
one
other
that's
one, I
free.
assume.
What?
The one that's free.
Okay. Wait,
Okay,
what?
so your dad would just be like, that is highly inappropriate, my daughter, and would sit down on your bench again. And he would shuffle with your mum, so your mum is now sitting next to you.
Simply
And
for the joke, I'd be enticed to do it again, but I won't.
you would
Yeah,
not
you
be
could-
able, like, your mum would outstrength you. You know that your mum is legit very strong, and
Oh no, Ferrora's gonna get spanks if she'd do that.
she wouldn't probably would not stop at that. Anyway, you guys arrive with the carriage, and you guys see that there's a guard just talking to your coachman, and you just hear like, yes, but we have to confirm it. And your door gets just knocked on. And your mum would say, come in. And then there's just a guard opening the door and being like, oh lord, there's a lot of people. And he would just count through, look at each of you, linger. Actually, everyone except Riz and Janine, because all of you have something, which is a bit interesting. But then would just close the door and let you guys pass. And you guys arrive in front of the palace, the main palace door, where footmen would open the door for you guys, and your parents would go out first. And you see a very lavish and extravagant palace, with a white base and a lot of golden decors, and a lot of golden decors, and a beautiful palace garden in front of it. And you are being shown to a very big door that is currently open. Well then, daughter, we will go in first, since we have a little bit of an inquiry with someone. Please do not embarrass us more than you already have.
Don't worry, Mother. I will not do any of the things. Those here are my friends and allies. Those in there are yours. I know better than to embarrass you in front of them.
Yes, you always had an interesting choice of companionship. And yeah, she would say that, especially looking at Joyce. And they would just walk off and go into a side. Like they would walk through the big door and go into another direction than you are being ushered into.
Can Gavin say something to the party now that the parents are not with them anymore?
Sure.
Okay. He is gonna look around and go, okay, I need you all to understand, especially you, Joycer, especially you, that shit's gonna happen. I don't know what shit's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen. I'm probably gonna get arrested. And Joycer, I have a feeling you're gonna find out some things that you don't want. That you're gonna get mad about, and I need you to not kill me until I have punched Seth in the face. Can we make that deal?
Garrus, even if she would, like I said, I'm here to protect you, darling.
Very
Do you
lovely.
believe you could protect him from me?
My point.
I have my ways.
I like all
Let's
of you.
just say, if I would have not wanted for you to overpower me, you wouldn't have been able to.
Cool. Can we maybe just be nice to each other because we're a group and maybe not threaten each other and just kind of get along?
Yeah, exactly that. Thank you, Rice. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome, I guess.
Garrus, darling, do you want to go inside?
Yeah. He is gonna make a motion to go.
Or do you want to stay out here a bit more? Both is more than okay.
Listen, Seth is gonna expect me to come, so I might as well give him what he's asking for.
I'm not only here for physical, but also for emotional support and safekeeping. And you notice how her whole demeanor has changed after she left the carriage.
Speaking of, are you alright, my lady? Do you need anything?
I'm just here to get rid of the problem you have told me about in ways that are not the best. Let's just say he will survive the night. Maybe not tomorrow, but the night.
Lord have mercy. Yeah, once again, guards are all around you and carefully listening.
Cause we're gonna get wasted! No, Ferrero did not say that.
Okay.
Parents are like,
Yes. Yeah. You guys are once again ushered to the main door of the ballroom, and there is a guy there, just looking at you guys and being like, so sorry to bother you. This, and he would look at Joycer, is not exactly the dress code. I once again so sorry to bother you, but that is like not really appropriate. Do you not have a dress or a suit,
Quick
man?
question.
Yeah.
Aurora
I would like to do
look
something.
at the person.
First, sorry. Yeah, right. Yeah. What's up?
Two things. I would like to also look at him, but like in a menacing way, and I would like to use my cantrip thaumaturgy.
Chris, please
To-
don't.
Oh no!
Please. This is we have a plan.
No, he's not actively. He's just looking at him, changing his eye color to like red, yellowish, as an attempt to silence him and intimidate him.
Yeah. Okay. You guys would just like scare the fuck out of this poor page, and just be like,
I was
I
prepared to
am.
roll. I was prepared to roll. That's all.
Nah, it's, to be honest, he is already scared shitless.
Poor guy.
Because he's just a servant. He doesn't, he's just doing what he's been told.
He's like an intern. He's
Yeah,
like a
basically.
medieval intern.
Basically.
It's unpaid internship.
Oh god. And you guys see like the next family arrive. Wait, let's say like that. You guys think you see the next family arrive, but you just see like one noble woman with like an amazing dress, and holy shit, her whole outfit is perfectly aligned. And you guys see that the page is even more scared now because another person is there that sees Joycer, and you guys see that the dame is just walking to you guys, thinking about walking past, but just looking at Joyce and the fashion nightmare and being like, do you guys not have any proper clothes for your friend?
It's a fashion statement.
I do know a lot about fashion, and that is not. Please follow me, dear madam.
Rice is snarling under his breath, kinda just like.
Do not worry. I will just not let your friend embarrass herself like that anymore. Please follow me.
And who are you again?
I'm Madame Rose Fawn, and I will just make sure your friend's properly dressed.
Okay, so Joyce follows her.
Garrus is also gonna follow.
You stay there for just a moment, please.
Me? Oh,
yes.
who? Oh.
You guys see that
I
she
know,
just
me too.
leaves with Joycer, and on the way to wherever the fuck she's going, she just, like, with the audacity, takes a curtain, just rips it off while she's walking. Just steals, like, I don't know, just random shit from the decor, and goes into a random room with Joycer. And like, let's say like 5 to 10 minutes later, you guys just hear the door open again, and you see Joycer in a very poofy, flowy gown. Very, very fancy, very female looking. Very feminine, that was the word. Poofy gown made out of like you know what? Yes, it is just the Hermione Granger fit, made out of a curtain. You don't know how she dyed the curtain because it was red before, now it's pink. But Joyce has seen things she will never forget. There you go.
And she just looks very stunned and is silent, and not like a typical brooding silence, but like, what the fuck did just happen? Silence.
Oh yeah, and she has makeup on under her, and her hair is
No,
out of
please.
the bun. No makeup.
No.
Okay.
Also, she has a short hair, so.
Oh, all right. Sorry. Can she have like one what's it called?
Like hair clip?
Hair clip in her hair?
No.
With like no? Alright. No worries.
Just the dress. It's a very makeshift at the moment thing, so I think that's enough.
Alright. Yeah, no, don't worry.
But thanks for the effort.
Yeah, no problem.
And thanks for going with the bit.
Yes. Yeah, she has a very makeshift dress, but it's quite feminine, which is very, very weird, and like it looks good, but you guys see Joyce and you see the dress and you can't like put it together yet. It's a bit of an odd thing. But yeah, now the guy would just, oh, okay, yeah, now you can go in. What's like the name you're under? Like,
Looks to Phil, looks to Fifi.
I'm terribly sorry. Could you please repeat the last thing you said before Ash said that Garrus is looking at me?
the page asked you guys like, under what name, the thingy, the reservation, the invitation is in.
Radisson East Bow Chevreau.
All right. He would go into the ball and come back in a minute later. And while he's gone, you guys get over the initial shock of seeing Joyce in his dress and see that she is lacking a pretty, let's not say important, but vital female organ. She does not have any breasts, which is like a very big contrast next to Fiora and Janine, who have like, I don't know, triple G's or something. And yeah, then the guy just comes in again. Yeah. Okay. And was like, okay, they're ready for you now.
Thank you.
Would open the door.
Rice would offer his arm to Joyce to kind of like the fancy, like, you get what I mean. I hope, like offering the arm so she can like hook into the arm to walk together.
Which is very funny considering the height difference.
Yeah. Joyce goes along with it.
And you
This
see
is
that.
gonna do the same to Fifi.
Yeah. What's Fifi gonna
Janine,
do?
darling, are you coming?
Damn.
Yes. Looking at between you, Fiora, and Garrus, just like, the fuck's going on here?
He's gonna, like, his other arm, he's gonna offer her that.
And
gonna
Fiora's
take it.
gonna offer her other arm.
She's just taking both. She's just taking both and is really confused. Yeah, but she's like, okay, with okay, all right, I'll get it. And you guys see a room full of people looking at you, and a guy shouting Fiora's full ass name. And welcome. Well, I don't know. Welcome to the ball, everybody.
Thank you.
all character references are purely coincidental, and
Okay,
if you
not
see
gonna lie, but Janine looks cute as fuck.
she's a bit older than on the picture, but yeah, that's basically what she looks like.
Um,
I remember those two.
Once again, all characters are
Ooh.
purely coincidental, and
No, I
Mhm.
mean these. I
except your
remember these
parents.
two.
Yes, except your parents. Those are not
Mhm.
purely coincidental. And yeah, if you recognize your own character, no, you don't. Anyway, let's get going. They aren't here yet. Sorry. Yeah, you guys can now go ahead, do whatever you want. You see your parents being on the balcony and looking down.
My darlings, I gotta go talk to my parents. I'll be back in a few minutes.
You,
And
by
she
the way,
just walks
see
to her parents.
you guys see a lot of waiters walking around with champagne glasses. A lot of fancy dressed people and and bleh. Half of the waiters are walking around with fancy champagne glasses, and the other one are walking around with the national snack of spicy pizza rolls on trays. That is a reference to the god thingy, so if you don't get it, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. That's what's happening. What's the rest of y'all doing?
Joysa,
Right.
I would
Go
like to
ahead.
go first. Just
Mhm.
if that's okay.
Yeah.
Joysa just looks at herself and asks, "So, do I look more presentable now?" And not in like she doesn't ask in like an insecure way, but more in like genuine confusion way. Like she's just curious about why the fuck does it make a difference when if she's wearing an armor or a dress.
To most people, you would be considered more presentable, at least in this kind of event, because this kind of event is more for getting to know the people and impressing them usually. And this is the kind of you have to look fancy to impress and not look intimidating to impress kind of event. So
So
for
I
this event,
suppose lifting heavy things will not be impressive here.
most likely not. No.
No, what will be
Good to know.
impressive here is how fancy you can talk, who you know, and what with those people you know.
Huh. That sounds bad.
It
I don't
is.
know this.
It is. It's tiring at best.
It is quite exhausting, yes.
Let's get it over with.
Could I try to grab like 2 champagne glasses very like smoothly, casually from one of the trays of one of the waiters walking by?
Sure. Do me sleight of hand or performance.
Let's see which one is better for me. Yeah, it's performance by 1. Right, I need to choose a dice.
Fuck yeah.
You know?
You just see a waiter coming on, just locking your eyes with the plate and just swoop like 2 champagne glasses and twirl a little afterwards. Nothing spills. It looks very fancy, like you did that a million times before.
I offer one to Joycer.
I believe I will need this. And she chugs it down.
Yeah. Um. She,
Yeah, this is
Uh,
just gonna take a champagne glass. He's not gonna make anything fancy out of it, but he's very nice.
Then let's just switch to Fiora for a sec. And I'm not going to mute you guys because I'm too lazy to do that. So just remember, nothing that's being said is known to the characters. All right.
Yes.
Well, except Fiora, obviously. And your parents would just look at you and while you approach and offer you a seat. Fiora.
I'm muted.
Yes.
Thank you, parents. And she would sit down. As promised, I'm here to do the business end of our outing today. As contractually obligated, I have fulfilled the mission. She will stop what she has been doing, as was the goal of the contract. I hope the solution is favorable to the both of you.
Your mum would look at you. Is she dead?
No,
Disappointing.
we made a deal.
Your dad would just give you like a small thumbs up. And
But she knows if she would break the promise and the deal we made, she would end up meeting the business end of one of my many knives.
All right then. But that is not what we shall talk about right now. What we shall talk about is your chosen company. If you can say that.
All except one has been appointed to me by one of the gods. As much as I would not like to admit it, Janine is the only one I have accompanying me voluntarily, and to say the least, I wouldn't be opposed to have her as a suitor.
As you mentioned the gods, your parents are looking at each other, like glancing at each other. And they're just like, okay, new information.
Don't be afraid. No one knows about our studies.
Yes, I assumed so. I still think your company is more danger than good to you, especially one of them.
I know who you mean. Yet right now I am using them more as cover and personal gain than as real companions.
Do not know if I know if you know who I mean. I'm not talking about it. Yes.
It's quite obvious who you mean, Mother.
Who do you
I
think
have done my
mean?
research.
Have you?
Of course.
Well,
You raised me well, despite what so few interactions between us may have.
interactions are not
Shown.
necessary for a good education. We have been over this. It does not matter. Just today, stay out of it. All right? That's the only advice I can give you.
I'm sorry. Could you please come again? I didn't get it
Stay out of
acoustically.
it. She said, stay out of it.
Okay. Well, I am awaiting my next contract, keeping an eye on Sarah, or whatever the name is she will use now, and will inform you accordingly. But I must thank you for letting my accompaniment join.
Yes,
It's
that
the
was
most easy way to keep my color going.
all right then. Go have fun. There's some old friends of yours around as well.
I saw.
And
but business
yes,
always comes first.
once
I
again,
wish you two the most of fun as well.
yes, just stay out of it, and you will not get
I
harmed.
will do.
And
He
your
gets
mom
up and just
Yes.
leaves.
Your mom would also dismiss you with like a wave. While this all happens and while you are going back, let's just say you guys left the entry because more people are arriving. I'll just drag you a bit in if that's fine with you guys.
Makes sense.
And Janine would probably just go to a random person and chat with them.
Also, I wasn't listening. I had you muted for like most
Oh.
of it, so you're good.
Yes. Hello.
With me.
Let's just say Choice is gonna be pissed.
I don't know what you mean. And yeah, then you guys hear a small tune, like an announcement. And now you hear speaker. Now that everybody has arrived, please welcome our hosts and guests of honor, Seth and Elisera. And you guys see, hey, they also have portraits. You see the people you saw at the church today, the Crown Princess and Seth, but with a bit more detail than before. Seth is a very pale, white-haired man with piercing blue eyes and a little bit of a mischievous grin. He just has one of those faces you would like to punch in. He has a white suit, more of a robe than a suit, to be honest, and with golden decals and an orange, some orange details. And the Crown Princess is much like, actually not much like someone here remembers. Not happy, just very very dull, very empty. She looks around, but she looks she looks at a spot, just any spot into the abyss, not really being here in the moment. And you guys just hear a speech from them. It's pretty much the same speech from before of them announcing their engagement. And he's also saying, I am terribly sorry the king and queen couldn't attend today since they are sadly very sick today. I and of course my beloved Elisera are here in their stead. And yes, we are here to announce our engagement, as I just said. And I really hope you guys will have a lovely time today. I know I will. And at that sentence, he looks into a very specific direction. And Elisera is quiet and unmoving the entire time. Until
This
he...
feels like a reference to the outro.
Alex, I wish you could see my face doing this narration. I wish it so much.
I can slightly imagine, but he just takes her hand and just walks from the stage, and she just trails behind into a door. Just into this door and just closes it afterwards.
I once again have to ask you for the spelling of a name.
Yes, Elisera?
Yes,
Wait, I can just put it into chat.
that would be most wonderful.
During the speech, Ferroa would look at Garrus to see his reactions during it.
Garrus is okay. So when the couple emerged, he first looked just pissed. Then he noticed, like you could see him, like his eyes examining the crown princess, noting. And then he somehow, like, the energy of just how pissed he was just went through the roof. And then he turned to Seth again, like, at him, and you can just see that every cell in his body is fighting itself to straight up kill the guy.
This map is not very OCD friendly. The grid is not aligned.
There is no grid.
There's tiles on the floor, though.
I mean, yes, there's a drawn grid, but there isn't actually like a grid because I knew that the grid was not going to match up, so I just gave up.
Okay.
Okay. Joysa walks up behind Geddes and places one of her palms at his shoulder and turns him so that he faces her. I admit that guy looks pretty punchable.
He does.
So I will allow you to explain your situation to me, and then maybe I will not stand in your way.
Can I possibly explain it somewhere where we are not surrounded by nobles and guards and walls with ears?
Garrus, darling.
We can just go to the lavatory if you'd prefer.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Party at the bathroom, party at the bathroom.
Party in the bathroom by themselves.
Oh my god, yes, party by themselves.
Alright, so we just go, I don't know, here.
You guys can also go to like the one of those thingies that are a bit more shut off, but they're still dark.
Let's just go to the lavatory.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know where my guy. There's my guy. Hi.
Question is, who's coming with?
It's like private conversations, so Ryzen is gonna stay behind.
Alright.
Just
Can
go.
Firoa like wave Ryzen to her?
Yes. Whee!
Alright, we're alone now. Start talking.
So, you're gonna have to promise not to kill me on, like, dawn.
Talk.
Is that a deal or not a deal?
Mm-hmm.
Talk.
Okay, yes.
Oh.
Okay, so Alice is my sister, okay? The crown princess, the one who's married, she's my and I can't a shit brother, so I left and now Seth's marrying her. Seth is somehow even more of an asshole than I am, and didn't used to be that. And now I just gotta, I don't know, I just wanna fucking break, okay?
I couldn't hear it. Your mic was cutting off like crazy. I heard like a half of what you said.
Okay, that is so incredibly fair.
So like, I get it that you said it now in character, but now maybe just calmly explain it to me like player to player.
Okay, yes. So Gareth said that Isles, as he calls her, aka the Crown Princess, is his biological sister.
Mm-hmm.
And he and the guy marrying her is Seth, and Seth is, in his words, somehow even more of an asshole than I am. He mentioned that he knows as your brother, doesn't really say why, but he points out that Dol basically Chris now and be that.
I can't hear like the last two sentences. It's still cutting off. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Why is it that? That's annoying.
I don't know.
I don't know how to fix it, unfortunately.
But-
He explains that that the princess, she didn't used to be all dull and sad, and he thinks that death
Did that.
did it cut
Yes.
off again.
Yeah,
The
so
only-
she
only-
wasn't always dull, and he thinks Seth is the reason she's dull now. Did I
Yes.
get that right?
Yes,
Okay.
and he kind
Okay.
of wanna kill Seth for that.
Yeah. Seth's a bitch. I mean, what?
Should I hold him for you? And as she says that, she casts an echo image of herself. So now you see two Joyce's, but the original and one that is just a gray shadow image of herself. Like I can outflank him if you want.
Hold on, so you're not gonna kill me because I lied and didn't tell you I was the crown prince?
Well, I think
Kinda
the
double
champagne is
standard,
working.
wanting to kill Ferrora for that, but not Gareth.
Shh, wait, I'm
Still issue.
explaining it. I think the champagne is doing its work on me, so I will probably yell at you when it gets out of my system. But right now, I understand your reason and I'm willing to help you. But you are still in for some yelling and possibly ass whooping.
I see. You know what? If the gods don't get my ass first,
Why should they?
it's because I am going to literally punch the eldest son of one
Oh, right.
king in the face, and I am not gonna hide it.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. How
And
strong is this local champagne?
I don't
Why-
know, but I'm thanking the
Why did I
gods
just
for this right now.
Why did I just cast a double of myself? That's something I should have. That is an ability reserved for Battlefield. I need to sit down. I need to sit down. Go punch him. I'm gonna go sit down.
Okay, good luck, I guess. Okay, Garrus is gonna go. With
Yeah.
concern to Joycer, but yes.
While you walk past the guard,
Oh no, oh god.
he slips something into your pocket.
The
It's
fuck
not-
is he slipping into my pocket?
A small piece of paper.
Ooh.
What is it?
Do you open it?
I'm gonna go to like the corner of like this
Mhm.
and then open it. Yeah.
Yeah. You see something quite familiar to you. Something you wrote ages ago.
Oh no.
You see it stained with tears. Tear
Ah.
marks. Bright tear marks. And a small note underneath it. Meet me at the garden. A.
Oh.
And you know that you and your sister used to meet at the garden quite a lot, especially during those types of royal balls. When you were just done with everything and just wanted to break.
Yeah.
And oh, sorry, it also says meet me at the garden alone.
Okay. Guy's gonna look at the paper and like clutch it in his hand.
Just FYI that there's like this I don't know if you guys see the white square.
Mm-mm.
I
No?
don't. I
Oh
don't
my
see
god,
him.
I'm actually quite happy. But if you go there, you could get transported to the garden map.
Where?
There, the door behind Fiorora.
Oh. Question mark.
Hmm?
The guard who slipped me the paper, is it a guard I know?
It's just a random guard. You
Okay.
aren't sure. Guards get replaced quite a lot.
That's yeah. Okay. Gallus is gonna go to the garden then. It
You
was-
trying to sneak past?
I don't
or-
think he has the mindset to even think that sneaking is like a possibility.
Okay, so you guys just see how he came out of the talk with Joyce and just straight up
Wait.
walked.
Yeah, with no choice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Maybe they know. Maybe they notice her sitting at the balcony.
Maybe they do.
Also, Joyce
Okay.
just deletes the echo as she sits down.
Yes. You guys once again are allowed to listen if you guys want. If it's alright with Ash.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You see your sister sitting on the park bench you've always sat at. Next to the fountain. The garden seems way less safe and pretty than before. It kind of lost a little bit of its life. You can't quite explain it. Visually, it looks the same, but the energy is just off. And she's staring right at you. Garrus,
Oh, Isles?
it's you, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Where were you?
Anywhere but on the throne, it seems. Look, Isles, I'm sorry.
Are you, though?
Yes. And I know, apology.
You're cutting out again.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna. I am sorry. And I know an apology.
Sorry, I still can't hear you. I know an apology.
I'm gonna try and give me a sec. Is it better now somehow?
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe we can try.
Yes.
Okay. I am sorry, and I know an apology isn't nearly enough for everything I did, everything I pushed onto you. But I am.
I mean, at least Seth was there.
Seth.
You know, he was there for me when you weren't.
Is this his choice? This marriage?
It's our choice. I was able to rely on him. And when you weren't there, and he helped me. And yeah,
He's a terrible person, Isles.
and you're a better one for leaving me?
No! I'm a crap person, and I know that. Difference between Seth and me, at least I can admit it to your face.
She scoots over and pats the space on the bench next to her.
He's gonna go. I can't really see it on the map. So
There's no bench really, but I just said there's one because vibes.
Yeah. He's gonna sit down.
Yeah. If it's best for you, you should probably leave. Just leave the country.
Well, I wasn't even here to begin with.
But
Right. Well, let's just say godly intervention.
you see that something slips. Make me an insight check.
Oh god, I have a -1.
Oh lord.
Okay.
You see, just for a split second, and I'm just gonna say it right now, Garrus does not puzzle the pieces together yet. But you see how her dark, middle blue eyes, just for a second, turn piercing. And
Geddes doesn't notice? Oh.
Garrus doesn't really realize.
Okay.
The gods. What do you mean?
It's a long story. I don't wanna. I put too much on you. I don't wanna put this on you too.
That's okay. I would really like to know what you have to do with the gods. You see,
I hardly know myself. I just know we gotta find some purple glowy stuff and then destroy it, I think. I don't know. It's been a mess.
you see another shift, and this time you recognize it because she doesn't even try to hide it anymore. Or, well, she isn't quite the right word. He doesn't try to hide it anymore. You see, she starts laughing, a little bit of a giggle that turns into a more or less maniacal, like crazy laugh. Oh my dear Garrus.
Seth?
Long time. Yeah, hello? You know, gotta say, you've gotten slow.
So when the fuck did you learn to shapeshift?
Oh my dear Garrus, I always could do that. Changelings, quite fun, aren't they?
Wait, so when we were like 5 and oh my god, was that you when we were like 5 and the whole thing with the kitchen maid?
Fuck yeah. I mean, my apologies. I
I
forgot.
got
I
in trouble
sound
for that.
Yeah, good
I
old
was trouble for a
times.
week.
Good old times.
Yeah, good old times, huh? Okay,
Yeah.
where's my sister? If she's not here, where the fuck is my sister?
Oh, don't worry about that one. She's safe. Well, for now.
For now, what are you planning on doing with her? If my parents are
Nothing.
sick right now, bet you're behind it.
No, don't worry. I won't do anything unless you make me. You
And what?
know, I see your friends in there. I see, your sister breaking a little bit more every day. I see your parents dying.
What are you
Oh,
doing to them?
everything I've planned. for a long time. You know, I was thinking about how to get rid of you, but you just left. And I gotta say, easiest and best day ever. It just all put all of my plans to motion. And here we are. Now, all I need for you to do is to kindly fuck off. Leave. Leave this country and never come back.
You know what? Gladly. And then he punches Seth in the face.
Roll me an attack roll.
An attack roll. Is that how do I do that?
Just roll me a d20.
Yeah.
Does-
yeah.
Does Garrus has strength?
He has +1. I'm proud of him.
Give me a +1 on that attack roll then.
Oh, file. Oh god. I was
Um,
about to cuss in Danish.
Yes, I'm sorry, but he just like catches your fist with his hand and just makes like that finger waving like
Oh god, he's such an ass.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. You know, he's looking at Fiorora and Joyce and Rysand. If you want them to leave here alive, that is. Well, Fiorora will probably leave it alive anyway. Your parents are quite powerful, but the other two are nobodies.
They are not nobodies.
For to you, they may be not. I could just snap, and they're gone, and no one will miss them. At least no one important. So, like I said, leave, or we'll make you leave. I can even pack Joyce's and what's his name, Ryson's head for you to take with you.
Seth. And
Yes.
Geddes, as he says, Geddes, like he has been like his fist has been like actually trying to like press towards like it's been tense, like his fisted hands has been tense, but now that he kind of relaxes it and lowers it as he speaks. Seth,
Yes, Garrus.
I want you to know that your days are numbered. I want you to know that the claim you have on my father's throne, my sister's throne, the claim is going to disappear, and I can and will be behind it. Thank you. And he leaves.
Good luck. And yeah, you can leave. And are you turning back or are you not turning back?
He is turning back.
You see he's gone.
Okay. He's just gonna mumble the word bastard under his breath.
Yes. And you also see, if you look around, you see that a couple people are gone actually.
Oh.
Like Fiora's parents are gone.
Is
And
Fiora gone?
Fiora's still there.
Okay.
But you see a couple of other quite important noble people left. But and you just hear a scream.
Scream!
A scream. All of you hear a scream.
I think we should tell them so they can unmute them now.
Yes.
Garrus, darling, are you alright?
He is very visibly not alright.
Yes.
Yeah, wait, let's just wait for Lydia real quick. I don't know if
Oh,
Lydia... Because I think Lydia deafened themselves.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah. You see Garrus walking down outside, inside rather, you see a couple of people are gone. Your parents are gone, Firora. And Garrus is visibly shaken. And another thing happens. You guys hear a ear-piercing scream coming from the other side of the ballroom.
Can
Well,
I?
that's it for today.
From inside the room or from outside the room?
Inside. That's it. I
Oh,
hope you had fun. I'm sure I did. I'm not gonna butcher
I
the
at least-
intro.
Could I
Alex?
at least try
You
to
could've just-
comfort Garrus before we end?
Sure. Everybody
Ferora's
gets
just
one
gonna
last action if they want to.
Ferora's just gonna take Garrus in for a hug and press him really, 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 really strongly.
He is just stiff. He's not gonna respond in any way. He's just stiff like a statue.
Yeah. Does anyone
You
else
should
want
have
to do
told me,
something?
Garrus, I'm here for your protection. She did not say that. This was like a comment to the situation.
Fair. Yeah.
Jirsa just shakes her head and slowly just gets up and walks to them. You can now talk.
Yes. Does Ryzen still want to do one last action?
I guess it's like in response to hearing a scream, he like puts his left hand under the cape and pulls out an ornate rapier.
When you do that, you feel something new in your pocket. Something
what?
warm.
Something
Something new and warm in your
new.
pocket.
Okay, something appears in my pocket.
Well, you feel something new.
Does her ring vibrate?
Oh, for sure it does. That's it. No more questions,
Figured.
no more answers.
So fucking
Great.
figured.
You could have just told me to just log off.
What?
Well, you could have just told me to log off. Since like nothing's gonna happen now. And you were talking to Garrus for like 10 minutes.
Sorry. I mean you could have I don't know, I just thought I just thought that would be a good moment to end this.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
I hope you're alright with it. And yeah. Vic, do you want to do the outro?
Badly. Their name's been Alex.
Hi.
You didn't. No, wait, no, other way around. They hope you had fun. They know they did. Their
Yeah.
name's been Alex. You didn't really care. And they'll see you in a bit. And always
Bye.
remember, be gay to crime. Be crime to gay. And bye.
Bye.
This is the part where you all say bye too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.